Hello and welcome to the birthday gift. I am shuffling 6 cards here and I'm going to lay them down and pick 3 to determine which perspective we will look at first. Okay, so we have the Emperor. So far we're looking at the masculine. Now we have the Empress. Okay, so it's 50-50. So the next card will determine whether we will start with the masculine or the feminine view, and it looks like we're starting with feminine. We have another Empress here, okay? So 2 Empress out of 3. So I'm using the vice versa tarot. These cards are double-sided. So one side will be the masculine's view, one will be the feminine. I will use he and she to refer to the masculine and feminine. However, it's not gender specific, all right? It's just easier to relay the message that way, but it's not gender specific. Just choose which energy is yours. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please let me know the feminine's perspective for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, all right. There's a cycle that completed within this connection. Someone's making a decision. Well, let's be specific here. The feminine is making the decision to move forward. Almost like she feels like that's where she's being led. So I am getting the energy of someone who's trusting their inner guidance here, making the decision to move forward and being content with that decision. Yep, that's where the feminine feels like she's going to be more inspired in life, more feel more ambitious, feel like she can move forward and be herself, okay, and love her life. There's the feminine feels like she deserves better here. There's like this sense of, I know I deserve better. I'm going after it. Okay. Moving forward. We got the Ace of Wands and the 2 of Wands. Now, this was not an easy decision. 9 of Swords. This was not an easy decision. This kept the feminine up at night quite a bit. Wondering if this is the right decision. So there's still kind of this worry that she's making the wrong decision. Because the ending is pretty painful. Okay, so the masculine has caused the feminine some pain here. Has caused the ending. I'm turning on my heater. This situation, according to the feminine, is ending because of something the masculine did. Almost like he's the one that stabbed me, and he watched me go through the pain. So she's doing what she feels is best for her. The feminine is, even though it's hard. So this is not an easy decision. And some of you, this is actually a situation, a long-term relationship. I feel like it's being broken up. Some of you have been in a very a long-term relationship with the masculine and giving up on it. This is someone the feminine thought she can grow old with. So this is not easy, but she is feeling more vibrant. My goodness, she's picking herself up. She's trying to pick herself up. The 9 of Pentacles. The feminine is trying to be self-independent, self-sufficient, doing her own thing. And you know what? She's actually going to do well. I'm getting a very lucky energy. There's this constant that I'm getting with these cards. They're always one card away. We got 1 and 2 of the wands. Ace and the 2 of wands are here. So they're 1 card away. We got the 9 of swords and the 10 of swords. And then we got the 10 of swords and the 9 of pentacles. It's like the feminine feels like she's just 1 step away from reaching where she wants to be. And does not want the masculine to be the reason she doesn't get there. So I do see a feminine who is self-focused and actually loving it. Starting to feel more confident within herself. Realizing that she can do it on her own. This is actually promoting self-love for the feminine. She's picking herself up and is very good at it. Okay, yeah, getting rid of deceptive energies. The masculine may have done something that deceived her. She feels like he deceived her. So the feminine is let down, feels let down by the masculine here, and she's taking the leading role in her life. This is you all's energy, King of Wands. Starting to take lead, and this is actually helping with confidence. I do see someone who is proud of themselves. Feminine is starting to feel proud of herself. And to the committed relationship, the feminine is saying sayonara, like peace out. All right, there's a committed relationship that I see is being broken up. Okay, so the feminine is starting to look at the family dynamic in a different way, almost like saying, I can't do it on my own. Because some of you are letting go of belief systems. Some of the feminines are letting go of belief system that says that she needs to stay because of the kids. It's like knowing I can do it on my own, because not wanting to stay in a situation where there's deceptive energy going on. So I'm getting, wow, we have the Emperor. I'm getting someone who's deciding to take control of her life. No longer letting the masculine control where this situation goes. So I am getting that this is not the first time that the masculine has deceived the feminine. And this is like at her wit's end, finally deciding to move forward. Finally. And liking the control that she has, the way that she holds this ball and her hand on both of these images. This is someone who is able to control their future, holding it there. This is someone in their power, realizing their power, turning her back on the situation so that she can go towards the light here, where the sun is rising. So, I'm hearing for some of you feminine, this is what you need to do. This is what I'm hearing. All right, so yeah, there is a possibility of working it out, is what I'm getting. 3 of Pentacles. Or this is probably someone who's worked it out in the past. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. I feel like the feminine is feeling like I've tried to work it out. I've tried, and I still get my cups being toppled over. I still get sadness, and I do regret my decision. She's getting herself up, no longer feeling sorry, taking these 2 cups that are still standing and running. So I'm getting an energy of someone who's deciding to move on, but it's hard to do, but still trying to make sure stay the course and do it because it's better. The feminine feels like it's better to move on. Tried hard to make this work, but gonna take the leading role and move forward. So this is not an easy decision here, okay? This is not an easy decision. Is what I'm getting. What is the overall? Oh, overall is Empress. Yes, this is someone who's starting to see their light and starting to shine and starting to show love to themselves. The feminine is starting to show love to herself here and take care of herself, okay, and her children and her loved ones. This is someone who's deciding to really just invest in themselves versus a situation that keeps giving the same result. Okay, so let's take a look at the masculine's view here. Okay. The masculine is also trying to decide what to do. This is hard for the masculine. He's trying to put it behind him. He's trying to put it behind him. He does want this to come back. Let me finish turning these over. But the feminine seems to already have made her decision, is what I'm getting. Yeah, and some of you, there are children involved here. The masculine is hoping that the decision the feminine makes is not to turn her back. But he's like, listen, if she does, he's going to do what he needs to do. This will motivate the masculine to work on himself, to see her work on herself will motivate the masculine to work on himself here and also take action to what he wants in his life. See, I do see like there's things that were said that allow him to see the truth in the situation a little more clearly. The feminine was like, no more, no more. She's putting out these fires. She's taking the wand and putting out fires and electrifying herself so that she could take action. The masculine is like, okay, I guess I will take some notes from that and do the same. He's gonna have to deal with it. He's realizing he just needs to deal with the decisions that are made here. Yeah, he's looking at those swords. Both people are having a hard time here with this ending. It's a difficult ending. It's painful for both people. But I feel like this is something that needed to happen to change the dynamics of the relationship here. Masculine is wanting the two to reunite here, 10 of Pentacles. This is a relationship that had the potential to go long term. Some of you have been in this connection for a long time. Feminine is moving on. Her back is to the masculine. At least this is what the masculine feels like. She's moving on. The feminine is loving her life, working on herself. The masculine feels like, yeah, she's moved on and she's doing good without me because she's not even showing me anything about or giving me details. So the feminine may not be telling the masculine what's going on in her life, even though she's proud of herself. She's keeping it to herself here. And this here is the masculine he's trying to get rid of his ways, his tricks. He's trying. He is. He has ways that he's trying to bury. It's hard. I can tell you that. Yeah. See? King of Wands. This is the back. This is the front. Okay, this is the feminine. She's taking control of her life. She's taking the lead. The masculine, there's a big old snake over here. Sneaky ways. He may feel like she's keeping secrets from him. See, I feel like there's like a reflection happening where one thinks the other is doing something to each other. Each person needs to look at themselves though. Because the masculine feels like there's things he doesn't know that he should know. This could be concerning the kids, okay? But this relationship, this is the Hierophant. I feel like peace. Both people are actually going to just let it go. Both people are going to realize that it's best to let it go. Even though the masculine would prefer that it come back together in the end, because I do feel like this blame game where both people think each other is doing things. Yeah, I'm seeing the back here. The masculine doesn't feel the feminine anymore. Feels like she's just doing her own thing, Emperor. So the masculine is going to literally mirror that and start doing his own thing. Okay? He was trying. He was trying to rebuild. See him bringing things. Feminine feels like she's tried enough. He's just coming with some new boxes to rebuild. She's like, we've done this already. How much times have we rebuilt? So there's like a cycle here that's ending. Well, it does need to end. This is something repetitive here. Yeah. 5 of Cups. This is the back. It's almost like this is the end. It's a sad ending. Okay. Feminine has gotten herself up, looked at these spilled cups that keeps getting turned over, A lot of tears here, okay? Tears shed, crying. Masculine is starting to realize, okay, she's not gonna redo this again. So let me just put a rose here and just keep it moving. So I feel like both people are realizing it's probably best to just let this play out how it's playing out. There was a lot of passion between the two. And I do feel like each person is regretting that it has come to this. But this is like making that mature decision that's best for everyone involved. Okay? The feminine is doing her thing. The masculine feels like, yeah, she's already gone. There's no putting this fire out. It's already blown up. This has been a long time coming, though. This is something that has been in the works for a while. Here, this is Empress, Emperor. It's like both people are realizing, hey, look, it's time to move on. There's a lot of smoke around here. So it's a cycle is completing in a connection here, in your connection. Both people are coming to the realization of what's best for the connection, okay? And that's it, guys. I'm not going to pull any more cards. The purpose of this is so that you can see both sides of the situation. I really hope this was helpful. There is no extended on this. So I am offering, though, a compatibility report, which will tell you how each person is compatible, how the two of you are compatible with one another, rather. So it would require the date of birth of both people. And it'll give you more insight as to why the relationship didn't work, isn't working, or how you can improve it. Okay, I've used it for myself. Very helpful tool. More information after this, okay? Sagittarius, that's all I got. I hope this was helpful. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. This is a sample of the compatibility report. And what this report does is it connects the energy of two individuals and explain what you experience when you are together. So this basically tells you the areas that are easy and or challenging in the relationship. The compatibility report explains how your relationship will be experienced by both of you. So each of you separately, individually. It helps you understand and become more aware of the role the person is playing in your life. This report is not used only for romantic connections, but it can also be used for business partnerships and other relationship dynamics. So it would require the date of birth of each person. It'll let you know if you're dealing with a karmic relationship, if the connection is a past life connection. So it's specific, and it's supposed to help you understand the role this person plays in your life. So if you are interested in one of these reports, the information is in the description box.